A very good evening. Thank you for joining us. You're watching the news on Bahrain television. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa held a telephone call with the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. The two leaders exchanged Ramadan good wishes, wishing the Arab and Islamic nations a happy returns of the occasion and further progress and prosperity. His Royal Highness the Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa paid a visit this evening to the Majlis of the President at the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalid Al Khalifa. This came within the framework of His Royal Highness's keenness to visit Ramadan Majlises and meet citizens and exchange greetings with them on the advent of the holy month of Ramadan. His Royal Highness the Prime Minister affirmed that the people of Bahrain and through its unity and bonding are the real backing for national efforts aimed at continuing and development and achievements of the kingdom and its gains. His Royal Highness called for uniting efforts in order to take Bahrain towards a new phase of horizon towards the kingdom building and renaissance that would enhance Bahrain's image regionally and internationally and bring achievements and prosperity to its people. While exchanging cordial talks with the audience, His Royal Highness the Prime Minister affirmed that the month of Ramadan is an opportunity to enhance values and social bonding, calling for social communications to be throughout the year due to its positive national impact. His Royal Highness affirmed on the importance of utilizing the holy month to spread the culture of love and forgiveness and stay away from disharmony. This, His Royal Highness added, to prevent the attempts, unity and stability. Then His Royal Highness the Prime Minister paid a visit to the Majlis of Sheikh Ibrahim bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Again, this came as part of His Royal Highness's keenness to enhance culture of communication and love among the people of Bahrain. His Royal Highness exchanged cordial talks with the audience and called for utilizing the month of Ramadan to renew the one family spirit and values that is advised by the Islamic region. This, His Royal Highness added, would help with spreading the culture of love and forgiveness. For their parts, both Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalid Al Khalifa and Sheikh Ibrahim bin Hamad Al Khalifa expressed their thanks and appreciation to His Royal Highness the Premier for visiting their Ramadan Majlises and wished His Royal Highness the Prime Minister health and happiness to save him in order to continue working towards developing Bahrain and bring prosperity to its people. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander, First Deputy Prime Minister bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa visited late last night the Majlis of Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Khalifa, Majlis of Minister of Cabinet Affairs Mohammed bin Ibrahim Al Mutawwa, and Majlis of Chairman of the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry Khalid bin Abdurrahman Al Muayyad. His Royal Highness was accompanied by his sons, their Highnesses Sheikh Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa and Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa. The Crown Prince highlighted that Bahrain's resilient growth is a direct result of determined efforts over the past decades to provide an environment that is conducive to advancing the Kingdom's Sustainable Development Plan. He noted that under His Majesty's directives, Bahrain continues to prioritize programs that ensure citizens' aspirations are met in full. He stressed that the principles of Bahrain's economic vision of 2030, sustainability, competitiveness and fairness continue to inform every aspect of the Kingdom's sustainable development efforts, adding that these principles help to facilitate investment across the non-oil sector and guarantee high-value employment opportunities. Speaking about the steady growth of Bahrain's non-oil sector, the Crown Prince noted that the sector's growth, which now accounts for more than 80% of Bahrain's thriving economy, serves to demonstrate the importance of facilitating public-private partnerships. The Crown Prince also highlighted long-term challenges that regional markets currently face and stressed that enhancing collaboration and cooperation between the public and private sectors will help drive economic growth and protect citizens' interests. He emphasized the GCC countries' commitment to bolstering economic cooperation and collaboration and added that the GCC's development strategies are directly aimed at advancing sustainable development across the region. He welcomed Saudi Arabia's new economic strategies and programs, which he said will play an important role in supporting long-term development across the wider region. The Crown Prince said the government, under the leadership of the Prime Minister, continues to play a crucial role in advancing Bahrain's diversification efforts through the advancement of regulatory frameworks that encourage investment and growth across key economic sectors. He concluded by stressing that investing in citizens' futures remains a vital pillar of Bahrain's development plan and that the Kingdom strives to enhance the role of the public sector to promote the principles of fairness and competitiveness, which will help support citizens' long-term goals. This Majlis hosts and guests extended their gratitude to the Crown Prince for his Majlis visits, which they said helped to facilitate discussions on Bahrain's sustainable development plan and ways to support citizens' aspirations. The personal representative of His Majesty the King for Charity Work and Youth Affairs, head of the Supreme Committee to Financial Coordination and Cooperation, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, chaired the first meeting of the committee in the presence of the Minister of Finance, Sheikh Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, the Minister of Oil, Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, the head of the Royal Court, Abdullah Rumehi, the Director General of the Office of the Deputy Premier, the CEO of EDB, Khalid Al Rumehi, and Mr. Abdullah bin Jihad Al Zain. At the outset of the meeting, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad conveyed thanks and appreciation to His Majesty the King for his trust in appointing him and the Chairman of the Supreme Committee for Financial Coordination and Cooperation. The head that such trust in a source of pride and will provide motivation for contributing towards supporting development work in the Kingdom and elevate work standards as well as coordination in order to meet the aspirations of His Majesty the King to promote the Kingdom's image and line of development. His Highness Sheikh Nasser also congratulated the members of the committee for His Majesty's trust in them, wishing them success in performing their mission's responsibilities. His Highness Sheikh Nasser highlighted that the committee will work hard and with full determination to meet the task and assignment of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Commander of the Royal Guard, Brigadier General Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, yesterday bade farewell to a number of BDF religious guides who are participating along with the special forces in the Operation Restoring Hope in Yemen as part of the Arab Coalition Force under the command of Saudi Arabia. His Highness Sheikh Nasser wished them success in their noble mission. He highlighted the high morale enjoyed by BDF forces and their pride in restoring legitimacy to the Republic of Yemen. His Highness Sheikh Nasser also expressed thanks and appreciation to the efforts they exerted in responding to the call of duty along with Arab coalition forces that support legitimacy in Yemen. He lauded their noble sacrifices and preparedness in responding to the calls of duty to participate with their brothers to restore legitimacy to the Republic of Yemen.